Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Cornelius, would you like to hear a provocative thesis?
Don't be
I would. Thank you.
I'm not going to speak about this woman in particular. I've heard, obviously, a little bit about her. I could, but I won't. I'm just going to, let's say, there's a woman called Sally. And Sally is a pretty horrible person. She manipulates people, she uses people, she's greedy, she's selfish, she cheats people, she lies to people, she's an addict, she causes people no end of heartache and heartbreak. Now, she cannot respect herself or love herself for this kind of behavior, for being a chameleon, a predator, a manipulator on others. And I do believe that we have a conscience. Now, I know that there are people, sociopaths or whoever, like that say, oh, I have no conscience, I have no conscience. But nonetheless, I do believe that those people still have pretty unsatisfying lives as a whole. But there are people who have a conscience and who still act badly. The causes of that, let's not worry about at the moment, just what happens and how it plays out. They act in ways that are hateful to good people, and they end up hating themselves, because there's a good part of them that has struggled with their bad impulses, their immoral impulses, their evil impulses perhaps, and has failed. And the evil impulses the person has chosen, the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other. The angel keeps speaking loudly, and the devil sometimes only whispers, but nonetheless, you turn to what the devil points at and take your greedy shit on the street there. And so maybe, just maybe, people who are self-destructive because they're destructive. They're destructive to others. They're hated by others or feared by others. They're bullies, they're mean, they're vicious, they're nasty, they're ugly, they're difficult, obstructionist, they just take. And they've no loyalty. And maybe they end up self-destructive because they're hateful people. There's a possibility for some subsection of people who are self-destructive. Because we look at self-destructive people and we think, they have low self-esteem, or they don't think they're worthy of good things in life. And yeah, I'm sure there's some truth in that for some people. But sometimes, I think it's possible that they are on a self-destructive path because the wages of sin is death. It's all they've earned. It's all maybe they feel they deserve, and maybe it is in fact all they do deserve. It's just a possibility. What do you think?
Some harsh words, man. Harsh words. No, yeah, that's it. Even though I'm not involved that much with it, it does pain me that is the conclusion that I reached. Sucks.
Yeah, maybe this is what she's earned by her actions. And if you can't, if you're willing to admit you've done wrong and apologize and make amends and so on, then I think you can change this. But if you're just still committed to making the world a worse place by your presence, well, there's a reason, Cornelius, that we don't do bad things. Or we try not to, or we make amends if we do, because we don't want to end up trying to wipe our own evil off the planet.
Hello.
So my question, though, is, why is any of this in your life?
Well, we went to the same school together. I'm still very close with the other friend. We go to college together, and
that explains nothing. You understand?
Oh, yeah. No, well, because I do care a little bit.
Why? Why do you care? What has she done to earn your caring? I mean, I assume I hope you have some good people in your life who've earned your caring, who've earned your loyalty, who've earned your respect, Mom, right? I hope that you've had good people in your life I hope you have good people in your life who earn your respect. What has this woman done to earn your regard, to earn your concern, to earn your attention? How does she deserve the precious time that you have in this world being devoted to her? What has she done to make that happen in you?
Well, it's a bit far removed from today, but we used to be very good friends. She was the only person that I could talk to at the school in a more what would you say the word is, less filtered, I guess, more personal.
So she was a good listener before your friend's mother got cancer.
Yeah, with me at least, she was.
Okay. So she was a good listener.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
And
too,
how long has it been since she was a good listener?
like I said, very far removed.
How long?
Probably 3 or 4 years now.